Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. So, I had a bit of a sleep over this build over here, and that was a good choice in my opinion, because after I woke up again and checked my build over here, I noticed that this build over here, of course, is incorrect. The comment section probably is already going on about it like, Bolt, you idiot! You've miscalculated it again, which I do quite often, actually. And after revising the numbers, everything is correct now. This over here is still correct. This machine over here makes, what is that? 25 beryllium sulfate every 15 seconds. That's 2.666 per second. If we add productivity bonus on top of that, we get up to about enough that we need over here. What do we need over here? We need 4 per second. You make 2.666 per second. I did recalculate. No, you make way more. Sorry, you make way more. You make 3.333 per second. There we go. Yeah, sometimes, and I think that's also the main source of my miscalculation. Sometimes I look at the recipe, and the thing that it makes is all the way to the top, not even as an icon, and then I'll look like in the middle of the recipe and see something like 25, and I go like, yeah, that's the thing I have to look at. But no. You make 50 every 15, that is 3.323 per second. Add 25% productivity bonus on top of that, you make about a little bit over 4 actually. And this machine over here requires 4 per second. Then, of course, over here, the next miscalculation, this thing over here makes 4 per second, and this one over here consumes 50 every 75. Now, I'm pretty sure that I somehow calculated the molten beryllium as an input, which is definitely more. The molten beryllium output is, I think, 3.333, if I remember my notes correctly, per second, whereas the beryllium powder input is 0.666 per crafting speed. Now, this machine, of course, has a crafting speed of 4, so we will be at an input of 2.666. This machine over here puts out 4 per second. However, we do get... No, we only get the speed bonus on this. Wait a minute. Did that miscalculate again? No way. Wait a minute. Okay. To the calculator. Step number 1. This is over there. So we make 50 every 75. We already know that. That is 0.666 per second. And then times 4 gives us 2.666. I think I somehow managed to multiply productivity bonus on this. And this thing is still incorrect. I am being an absolute klutz over here. Okay. We take this thing, we place it over there, we ignore everything over there, and we take one of you. So, one of these eats in 2.666. This thing over here makes 4. Together they make 8. 3 of these do make 8. So it's a natural 2 to 3 ratio over here. Perfect. Let's do that. Let's just do that. How about that? Then we can do something like this, that, and this. And then just ignore this, ignore that, just kick it out of here, and then go with you, and you. Now, of course, at some point in time, we wanted to have, well, maybe we can move the beacon around still. We can definitely move the beacon around. Because we can move you all the way over here, and voila. We still hit every machine over here with the single beacon over here, and this machine over here is now running as intended. I'm not quite sure why you got... long head insert over here. That needs to be over here and over there. And there we go. That is how this machine should be built. Good thing I have checked the numbers again, because that would have been a terrible misbuild. Nevertheless, we got a bit of a water loop over here. Water loop is not too hard to deal with. We'll just have to move the water around. We have 2 inputs over here. One is the ore, or the sulfonate. The beryllium sulfate, there we go. And the other one is a cryonite rod every now and then. The cryonite rod we can just put in via a long head inserter. The sulfate we just put in via a stack inserter. Good. Let me also open up this again so I can see my recording time. Excellent. Then, this of course, this over here is still the correct ratio. So 2 of these is fine. And we could maybe still do it like this, because as you can see over here, we have this little nice thing in the middle over here. And if we place you over there, and then maybe just use some blue head inserters for this and that, and then double it down, because why not double it down? And then kick this out. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. No, we move you up. We pull you down, and we pull you up. Here we go. And suddenly, everything fits. There we go. That's how we build it. Yes. These over here, they don't really need beacon access. We can just put some speed modules in them by ourselves. That will be enough. They really don't need the beacon access. And if they do, we could just place a beacon over here if you need to. But they, in my opinion, they don't. They just don't need that. Good. And then, of course, we are definitely going to butterfly this one. Because why not butterfly it? And that would be our beryllium processing. Now, big question, of course, is how much beryllium sulfate goes in again? We push in over here 25 every 15. That's 1.6 per second. 1.66 or 1 and 2 thirds. It will be running at a crafting speed of 2, which means that is 3.333 or 3 and 1 third per machine per second. So that's 6, that's 10, that's 13. That's the yellow belt. And that's the yellow belt. So if we make this thing bigger and triple it, then we have a full load or a full blue belt. And maybe going with like one full blue belt, I think is fine. We can use these over here for power. There we go. And then one over there, one over there. Make it a nice, big, powered build. Good. Good. There we go. Perfect. There are some lamps in here. Well, there used to be some lamps in here. There's one lamp in here. That's not enough lamps in here. Let's place some lamps around over here. It's always nice to have some extra lamps. And then some lamps over here. There we go. Cool. We could technically even put a roboport in the middle over here if we need to. Or maybe one over there and one over there. Roboports we can think about later on. Let's maybe just start off with some basic yellow belting. And let me just pull this thing all the way through. We can always cut the belt later on if we need to cut it. I'm not quite sure how fast the granite rod belt has to be. Actually, we can just check. Or we could assume, but we need one every 15. Yeah, a single yellow belt going through the middle, I think, will be more than enough. And if we need to make it faster, we'll make it faster. Good. Sorry about that. I also just had lunch, and it was great. Actually had some poutine for all of those Canadians out there. And I can't even compare it to the original poutine from Canada, because I have no clue how original poutine from Canada even tastes. But I think it was fine. It was great. I liked it. Good. So double it down. At least this much, and this is where we make our beryllium. Is this too big? I don't care. I just do not care. Good. We are going to flavor it like this. So, shit. Red belt, please. And red belt, please. This red belt can go all the way over here. There we go. And all the way over there. And from this point onwards, this is blue belt. There we go. And then we got 2 inputs. I think 2 inputs will be enough. Good. The water in here needs to be cycled. We need to build this close to water. This recipe over here needs water as... No, actually this one over here needs water as an input. And we get a little bit of water as an output. We just need to make a basic water cycle. As we know, how we already did that a couple of times. And then we also need some pyroflux. How much pyroflux do we need? We got 36 of these machines. They will need 10 pyroflux per 75. Or actually, they will need 72, 144 per 75. Let's just assume it's 150, just for shits and giggles. 150 in total per 75. That means we need 2 pyroflux per second. Wait, really? 2? Did I miscalculate again? What did I just calculate? 36. Yeah, 36 times 10. That's 360. There we go. Missing a power of 10. And that is then, of course, 360 per 75. That is... Brain, come on. I could just use the calculator. No, 360 per 75, that is, 5 per second. Give or take a little. 5 per second. And I'm pretty sure that one of these... Actually, let's just use you real quick. There we go. And then one of these over here will be enough to make the amount of power flux that we need, because one of these makes 10 per second. So we need one little power flux maker. We need to get in vulcanite cores. We need to get in sand to make the power flux. Then we need to get in the ore. And that's it. That's it. Cool. So let's get rid of this real quick. You just do this. I said just do this. There we go. pick up the rest by hand. And we could start thinking about putting some roboports in there. And you know what? Why not? Like one over there, one over there, one over there. That would be roboports in the stopgaps, I guess. Yeah, and then one over there and one over there. And then at least we have a bit of coverage to make this thing. Now, this whole thing over here needs to live somewhere. It's actually, well, okay, it's kind of large. How does it compare to these builds over here? Actually kind of small. Do we want to double it down again? That's a legit question. How much does this make? That's a good question. Let's maybe calculate how much this makes. So we got 36 of these. Let's assume that those 36 over there work at full speed. Oops, don't use this wheel. Oh, don't use this view. There we go. Let's put you down again real quick. And then you make this. Now I do need my calculator because now I'm getting too lazy to calculate. It's going to be 36 times 250 divided by 75. We're making 120 molten beryllium per second. That we then turn into... Really? Did I calculate crafting speed in here? No, we did not. We make 1,000 per 75 times 32, was it? Times 37. 36, because one of these. There we go. So 36 times 1,000 divided by 75. We make 480 per second. There we go. That's a better number. And then, of course, divide that by 250. That means we make about 2 ingots per second. That is about 20 plates per second. I would not mind to have at least a blue belt of output. So you know what? We're going to double it down. We are going to double it down. So click this whole thing. 1, 2. There we go. That will be the build. And now we've got a nice big boy build. Yeah, now it compares to the other ones. Good. We need access to water. We need access to, well, the train network. So we need to find ourselves a nice place where we can build it. We could, of course, build it over here, but this is more or less our designing area. We could build it over here. Ooh. Nah, we have no spaces there. Oh, nah, we don't have spaces for there. This area over here will be reserved for nuclear power plants, so let's ignore that. Over here could be fine. At some point in time, we do want to extend the main line over here, but that is something we'll do once the stone field over here is empty. So maybe let's not build over there too much. We could place it over here, right next to... I don't really want to build too close to the mall. We might need to extend it at some point in time. This over here is not cleaned up yet. Oh, we don't really have a lot of choices, to be perfectly honest. Ooh. We could build it over here. Now, this will mean that we will need to pump over water from a little bit further away. That will be fine. But we can use this area over there for train stations and just queue up everything that we need. You know what? Let's do that. And then if we have to pump over water over a long distance, well, so be it. I think that will be fine. We have a water cycle, and I think we only need to top it up. And I don't think we need that much water. But then again, at some point in time, we're going to do that water calculation. And then I will probably open up my eyes and go like, oh, it's that much water. And then we go like, yep, it's that much water. But so be it. So be it. So it's going to live over here. Perfect. I'm not going to build it right now. We are just going to design the train stations around it real quick. And then, of course, I'm gonna build it like off camera because there's no need for you guys to watch me. Just go around from place to place to place. And actually, well, the mall is right on top of us, but the bots can do this, and we really don't need to worry too much about this. So, what do we need? We need one output station. I'm just gonna steal myself something from over here. We could just steal one of these. Here we go, output station. That's an output station. I'll take you. Thank you very much. If I press copy correctly. Wait. Do want the lamps in there. Good. It doesn't really matter that this thing over here has a template of another station in it. We will just update it. Let's just find... There we go. Oh, that's going to be... Really? Yeah, that works. Yeah, right next to me. I want it over there. Good. However, we do probably need to, well, we do need to do some magic over here. What we could do is just take this whole thing over here, flip it, rotate it, and just go like, ta-da! That'll fit. That should fit. That fits like a charm. That fits almost like a charm. What's in the way? Something's in the way over here. Is there a power pole in the way? There's probably a power pole in the way. There we go. That works. And then you get the power pole over there. Good. And that will be input. Excellent. A little bit concerned about... Oh, I see. There we go. That should work. Good. One main output. Then pick up one of these. And then you connect them over there. That was a little bit too eager. You just delete it. Undelete it. It'll be fine. Good. That is station number 1. And then, of course, we need some input stations over here. And how much do we need? We need 1 for the ore, 1 for stone, and 1 for the granite rods. So we need 3 inputs, and that's pretty much it. Just 3 inputs. We could just use something like you, and you. Let's see, that's 1 input, 2 input, 3 inputs. Yep, that goes all the way over here. Yeah, give me the stations as well. There we go. And then let's open up the map again. So that we can align it somehow. And we can actually align it straight up with these. Though... Yeah, these stations over here, actually not the best for that. Let's maybe copy over another design. It would probably be better for us if we copy over one of these. Yes, these are good. And to be perfectly exact, this one over there. Why do you have the input over there? Well, so be it. There we go. This one will be good, because then the storage container is at the bottom. And we just go like, here, one over there. One over there. No, actually, one over there. And one over there. We do have to clean this up a little bit. Seems there was a bit of an accident over here. We can, I think, just disconnect this over here real quick. It'll be fine. We did, of course, not copy over the power poles. Lovely. I'm being smart again. Well, there are some random power poles over here. But we did copy over the lamps. So at least we did something. Wait, were there no power poles over there? Or did I really? No, I just copied over 1 station, not 3. Yeah, then I must have just missed the power pole. So be it. We don't need this. This is fine. We don't need that. That's fine. We do need to make at least 1 station that crushes up sand. Or 1 machine that crushes up sand. But that's a pretty basic machine. We don't really need to put any kind of focus on that, because that's something we've already seen multiple times. There we go. And then you over there. And you over there. And then I guess we just make like a connection through the middle. Either from the top. Yeah, let's do it from the top. There we go. Like this, like that. And then you get 1 over there. And then if we just reconnect... Well, let's just here build it. There we go. Once the power connection over here is in again, then this thing over here will be automatically started up. We could just connect up over here to the mall. True. Absolutely true. We should not do that. I really don't want my mall or my robot network to sprawl out too much. I would rather just bring over the stuff by hand real quick. For what we need for the build. And the build is not that complicated, so it should be easy. Good. Let's just neutralize these stations. Just take them out and put them back in. Here we go. And then you over there. You over there. You over there. Perfect. Good. Good. And then we can build this. And it's gonna be pretty straightforward. We could actually put at least some effort in. What we do need is... Where is it? It is, of course, over here. 1 of these. If we only need 1 of these, we will probably still put, like, some modules around it and stuff like that. Nah, don't do that, please. There we go. We could and should still do something like this. And I guess we're just going to place it over here. Actually, don't do that. That will break the thing. Oh, actually... Can we? No, we can't. Just place it over here. This will be good. And then you connect up. Actually, you connect up like this. We have not really set up any kind of pipe over here that connects up all of these machines true and true. So what we could just do is copy this and then hold, and I think I got them all. I got them all except for this one over here, and probably this one over there, and this one over there. Good, that's the Vulcanite input over here. And then we can do the same thing over here at the bottom. Copy you over there, and then off we go. And again, one over there. And let's do the rubber port. One over here, and one over there. That is done. And then you connect up all the way down here, all the way over there, and that is the Vulcanite going in. Done. Nothing to be done over here. Then, for the sand, how much sand do we need? We need like 1 sand per second. That is like no sand at all. So the stone, well, we do have a stone field right over there. Oh God, we have a stone field right over there. I guess we just leech off of that stone field for now. We don't really, it would be a bit very stupid to put like a stone requesting station over here where the stone train is sitting over there, you know? So for now, we're just going to leech off. Later on, we will have to make a pulverizer over there, or a stone station that imports the stone. But for now, we really don't need that. So how about we put you over there? Yeah, we put you over there. You get like a stack of sort over here. You make stone, and one of these stations over here will be empty for now, and we will just pull it over. Good. And then this one over here, this will be our main input. And this one over here is going to have 4 blue belts coming out. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just go all the way over here. Let's make this a little bit nicer. There we go. And then do it like this. And then do it like that. Good. Now it looks nice. And now we just need to connect this up. And there's like 1 over there. 1 over here. 1 somewhere down here. Still kind of far away, if you think about it. There we go. And then you all the way over there. That was a little bit too far. But that is good. Perfect. And then the Cryonite, of course. The Cryonite will be... Let's use this one for the Cryonite. Because why not? Just 2 yellow outputs. 2 yellow outputs will be more than enough. And then pull. And pull. I guess we just use some red belt over here. The red belt should be far long enough. It is. Good. And then you go all the way over there. You go all the way down. We use a bit of blue underground. Just for you. And maybe just for you. Just to make it look nice. You connect up. And then you go all the way down. All the way down. And you connect up over here. A bit of a waste putting a blue belt on the yellow belt. Usually you put the yellow belt on the blue belt because yellow underground is cheaper than blue underground. But then again, paying for this stuff is really not an issue anymore. So it's fine. It's fine. Good. Then, very important. Let's make a power connection. There we go. And then one over there. Which means we can start off with you. And... No, I see we need the power connection for there. Wait. Oh, we're not even connected at all. There we go. You place this one, place that one, place this one. Now we're connected. So now we can place the chest over there, and now the build can begin. Just put a random chest over here, like 4 of these. And we just start dumping stuff in there. Red, blue, all of this. Just drop it all in there. Do we need pipes in here? We do need pipes in here. We need poles, we need lamps. And then it will just be me every now and then just going along, figuring stuff out and putting stuff around. We should maybe put some construction bots in here, else nothing will be done. There we go. But the bots can now build this for us, and we don't need to bother with this anymore. Good. Perfect. I'll guess I'll cut the episode over here, because the rest of this is just building. Then again, there's one more thing we can take a quick look at before we go, and that is Vita Melang. Now, Vita Melang is the last product we need to do to make all of the space science packs. And I was kind of grunging my head over how we could transport Vita Melang the best way around. And let's have a quick look at the Vita Melang process. Now, it's obviously not a good idea to move around Vita Melang as the ore, because it only has a stack size of 20, and, well, that's not good. The first processing step doubles the amount, Vita Melang, 20 Vita Melang into 40 Vita Melang nuggets. It says 30 to 50, but the average is 40. At the stack size of 50, that is already slightly better, because this is a full stack into like 80% of a full stack. That's nice. The step after that is even better. Over here, we compress the nuggets into vitamin bloom. Both of these stack up to 50, so this one over here is obviously already the better recipe. But the step after that is where it gets troublesome. 200 vitamin bloom get then turned into 40 vitamin spice. Now, vulcanite, we mostly have a novice over here. But I guess we're gonna import some vulcanite blocks over on wherever we are going to be doing our vitamin processing. And then we're just gonna ferry around the vitamin spice. Because the bloom over here, we don't really need that for anything except for this recipe. But I don't even think we're gonna do that. Unless there's a particular reason to do that. And the vitamin nuggets over here. Yeah, these we can use for biosludge. But only after we go the way of metallic acid. By this time over here, that is... Okay, that's not too far away. That is right over there. That's at least one way of making biosludge, but I'm not quite sure if we actually do need to make biosludge in that way. And then, of course, the spice over here is one of the things that we do use quite a bit. And next to the spice, we also get the extract. And the extract over here is also something that we do use up quite a bit. And the extract and the spice we should then process on novice. Good. So we will have to launch a rocket from Turkmen over here all the way over to where we set up our export. Now, yeah, I think we're going to over to Euclides over here to do our first expansion. Though Euclides over here is waterless, which is kind of annoying. Fern over here would be better because we do have water. Is there... Let's have one more peek at... Is there maybe another vitamin planet? There is another one. This one is more dangerous. This one is a moon of Snake. It's smaller. That's good. But it is full of biters. It does have some vulcanite on it, though. Ooh. Oh. Oh. That could be good. I mean, these two over here don't. These two over here are pretty tame. But Roof Trellin over here... Well, we don't really want to do vulcanite processing on this place, to be perfectly honest. I would rather just import the vulcanite from the vulcanite planet. I guess we're going over here first. This is a very small planet. We can easily secure it up. It does require... yeah, it is waterless, so it does require water. And isn't the... Let's have one more peek over here real quick. Isn't the process over here... Does it require water? It does require quite a lot of water. Okay, I will have to mull it over in my mind a little bit more what we're going to do. In the meantime, I'm just going to build this. So, if you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this YouTube channel into something bloody amazing. And oh boy, am I enjoying this thing growing. We are now, I think, at 1,700 subscribers. Still, compared to other YouTubers, a very small number. But I am so much enjoying the growth of that thing. I am absolutely amazed. And thank you so much for your ongoing support. Nevertheless, have a nice evening. And until next time, see you around.